Welcome to another episode of Up to Something. We're your hosts, Trapper and Bill Bixby, and we're going to bring you the real like we always do. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a podcast about everything, man. We up to something out here, you know?
Man, but I'm going to tell you this. We don't quite know what we up to all the way, but we up to something.
We up to something. So, you know, today, brother, you know, we've been vibing, you know, we've been having conversations all day about some really dope shit, bro.
Yeah.
So, you know, I've been feeling like we shouldn't lose that kind of energy, what we've been on anyways.
Okay.
So we should keep the same vibe about just how we feel about reactions between people you love and how they interpret their love towards you. And is there truly a definition for love? Because me personally, through life, I have realized that every person I done ran into has had a different definition and a different way of showing their love. Exactly. It's never the same.
No.
You know, even though we have a common definition of it, no, it's never a common reaction and a common feeling for a person to react on the way they love.
But it's common to, you know, like I always tell people, the first rule of life is self-preservation. So at the end of the day, you always gonna think about self first. You know what I mean? Even with your love and with anything you ever bring to the table.
You can never truly love somebody else.
How many people are truly selfless? It's a very small percentage.
It's hard to be that.
You know what I mean?
It's hard to be selfless.
Yes.
So, you know, not leaving the topic of love and shit, but me and you kind of have the same idea, though, of what we feel like love is. Because in order to love, you have to be selfless. You can't love and that's what makes love one of the hardest things for people to really acquire. Because it's so hard to be selfless, because your natural being is to be self. It's about being about you. So you have to go against the very nature of you. And then I know a lot of people might say, oh, women, you know, they made the love, they made out of a man, so they made to carry a child. But that's what's so beautiful about this topic is love is such a deep-rooted word, because you got some people that when you think about love, they think about unconditional love, like what you could have with your kids.
That's with anything.
Your mom.
Everything has its little sidebars. Everything has loopholes. Like it's always multiple things dealing with anything that you got to deal with.
True.
So many ways to do everything. You know what I mean?
And this is why we so dope. I was, you know, because we could take real life shit. I was looking at Facebook the other day, and I was talking to Pablo and my nephew about, you know, I asked him a question like, okay, who is more important?
Pablo is our engineer.
You know, shout out to Pablo.
Pablo.
God bless him. But but this on the real. But I asked him a question. I said, which more is the point? Because it showed up on my Facebook about your mother, your wife, your daughter, and it was one other woman. And it was like rank which was more important. But
at the end of the day,
wait. But before you give your
run it.
Because I know I said that and it wasn't in a question form.
Run it.
It is a question.
All right.
So how would you rank that scale? And I'm gonna rank it too, so you won't be the only person throwing out your ranking. I'm gonna rank it with you, but I just want you to throw out how you would rank it. Right, and most important.
Okay. Say it one more time.
Your mother, your wife, your daughter, and it was one other female that was in your life, but I can't think about which female.
That's good enough.
But let's just do the three. We're gonna just do three. That's cool enough. Mother, daughter,
that shit got me scratching my head already.
Because the crazy part about it is it's a sensitive subject. Because you might never. It's one of those you might never be right.
It's all about feelings.
So, but for the entertainment of the viewers, let's shine your light on us real quick.
Man, I'm gonna say this. I'm not about to shine light on anybody. I'm gonna get my perspective.
Of course, but that's
shining light, man. At the end of the day, this shit is always gonna be my perspective, man. I can't tell you how to think. I can't tell you what to do. I just tell you how I live my life, and what makes sense to me.
And it's a judgment-free zone.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like Pops kind of had me in the church. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's kind of like, if I go by that, is your wife comes for everything.
Okay.
It says it in the Bible. You know, sorry about the quotations, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, God gave us free will, so you can feel how you want to feel. But at the end of the day, as far as the Bible's concerned, your wife is supposed to be more important than your mother, everything in your life. Because once you find a wife, you find a great thing, and all the other
y'all become a whole. I get it.
That come with it. You know what I mean?
Believe the foolishness of the Bible.
It's your completion,
not foolishness.
It's your completion.
But the vague interpretation of the Bible. Let's say that vague interpretations of the Bible.
Yeah.
But
okay, so if I'm going in that
wife
way,
one was 2. Mother or daughter? Hey, one person gave life to you.
My mother, because I know
the other person you gave life.
Damn.
That's
like,
you what you sorry for. I expect that
shit.
Why?
But motherfuckers gonna be like, damn. How do you answer it so quick,
child? Because it's real. We want because I want you to be real.
My mother. I want to be here. I could have made a daughter without her.
If a nigga like they said, like because niggas always want to give you ultimatum. A nigga ran in here and I say, your mother, wife, or daughter. Bitch, you got no choice. Choose. You gotta come off the head with it. But as long as it's honest, it's all that matters. So I feel.
And I can make another daughter.
So I'm gonna tell you like this.
Sorry, man. I love my baby Tiana. I love you ever see this baby.
I love you,
like baby. This has never happened, but
listen,
you know,
we're just being real. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. When it comes to me, it's always gonna be my daughter first.
Take a sip on that one.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go after my daughter. Like that's just me. Forget what I've been taught.
Motherfucker, you didn't even let me finish.
Oh, I thought you said your mother. I thought you said wife.
I finished.
Mother and daughter.
Okay, so my bad. Sorry. You went after the daughter first. I'm
gonna go. I love rank. It's my fucking daughter. That's my word.
Explain why.
I'm gonna explain why after I say the order.
Okay.
And my second one is my wife, and my last is my mother. And I know my mother. When my mother see this, she's gonna because she is a very passionate woman about, and she feels like nobody should be on the mother. And I know there's gonna be people out there, but I'm gonna break down why for each reason, and you know that's what we're here for. The reason that I choose my daughter for is for the number one fact that I made this. I created this. This is my essence that I have created. You know what I'm saying? I didn't create my mom. I didn't create my wife. God blessed me with this creation. This is yours. So that's why my daughter or my kids are always going to be first. I created them. There's no better gift than the creation that's me. And they're me. So that's why that's my first. Second is my wife.
Makes sense too.
Well, I appreciate it because you're allowed to have 2 different views and still be cool. The reason I chose my wife.
This conversation.
The reason I chose my wife is because we have made a connection and a vow, not even to the courts, but to God. I chose you as mine, everything that is supposed to be. You're supposed to be everything of me, and I'm supposed to be everything of you. So it's no longer like the Bible says. You're no longer one, no 2. We're one. So I feel like once we do that, it's like, and I know that's fucked up because you're second place to the daughter, but I feel like if you, as a wife, you would feel the same thing because you carried this thing for 9 months. This child, you giving this everything you are. So I would never want you to put me over our daughter either. You see what I'm saying? Because we created this. This is what's most important, is making sure that we give this person the best of us. Because it's of us.
Okay, so it's daughter, wife,
and then my mother. The reason my mother is last and she's not last on the list like how you think it is because, and I know this is fucked up and I gotta say this because I say this all the way time and Pablo know. Hey, listen, I didn't ask to fucking be here. I was blessed to you. I was given as a gift to you. So now that I'm here, that love that I have for you is
that's like the opposite universe. I'm saying that I have to choose her because I wouldn't have existence without her.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, you're saying that.
But I'm saying is I wouldn't have existence without you, and I appreciate it. But at the same time,
you wouldn't be here to think about this.
I can't give you.
You wouldn't even be here to think about this shit.
Exactly. But I can't give you something that you decided. Like, you brought me here because you decided to have a child. That's something that you decide. I'm here. Okay, now that I'm here, I'm thankful for life. I appreciate it. But now I can't dedicate my life to you just because you gave me life. Because the reason you gave me life was for me to enjoy life, to go out and experience life. So you're still loved.
In a perfect life.
You're still loved. And just like my mom would put me before any other man, how could she not understand me putting her third? You feel me? Because first my child comes.
She wants you to be happy.
You will put me first because I'm your child. You're going to put me first because I'm your child. You see what I'm saying? And I know selfishly it should be, because I'm your child. Not selfishly, but because I'm your child, it should automatically be in reverse that because I birthed you, but no, you birthed me to be able to live life and go build my own family. Because that's what you really want. You want me to, you had your kids, I want you to go ahead and get married and have your family. So that's why my wife is second. Because that's what your ultimate goal for me was to go get a wife and have a fucking family. So that's why the kid and the wife are first and second. And you're third because you are not saying that I don't love you no more, but you brought me to earth. I know that you would never want to see me go before you. You know what I'm saying? As my parent, you would never want to see me gone. So it's not so much, and I know, and it's a fucked up way. Like I said, no matter how you look at it, it could be interpreted as fucked up, but that's my logic behind it.
Man, nothing is fucked up, man. The fucked up thing is that people can't be themselves.
Exactly. Make you feel like
and be individuals, man. Everybody have to live in this system, and everybody have to think the same motherfucking way.
Preach.
That's the motherfucking problem.
You're right, bro. But that's what we're here to dispel that right here.
That's it.
We're here so you can be you, because being you, as long as it doesn't affect other people, and I tell people all the time this.
As long as it ain't hurt nobody.
I don't see how a nigga could ever have a problem with me because I'm for whatever you for. As long as it doesn't hurt anybody, hinder people from growing and being better in themselves and being better and continuing with their life, I don't got no problem with it. If you want to go jump off the mountain, skydiving, and go do it. Now, I'm not going to do it. But I ain't going to say, you crazy for doing it. No, man. Live your fucking life.
At the end of the day, man, we're gonna put this in the capsule because I don't want to sit here talking about the same thing the whole time. But like the way I look at it, the way I look at life, you know what I mean. I'm not saying that the way I look at life is so divine that everybody should just listen to me. Hey, listen to me because I'm a God. But at the end of the day, it makes sense that God made everybody different. So the way I take that shit is everybody has something different to bring to the world. Everybody has their own gift. You know what I mean? We should not be out here working for somebody and help building their dream. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm talking about corporations. Mm-hmm. You know, at the end of the day, we all have our own personal preferences. We have our own personal everything. You know what I mean? So we should all be bringing our gifts to the world. That's what we're here to do. We're not here to be the fucking same. You know, that's just the way I think. That's my perspective, man. You know, I hope, even if I didn't sound so eloquent, bringing it across, man. You know, if you understand it, bitch, I said it perfectly.
Yeah, that's understood.
You understand me?
But we in the business of explaining, so. But I feel you. That's the beauty of us, man, and people, and that's why that's the beauty of us doing this podcast, because we're able to articulate ourselves, not in the most fashionable way, but hey, we still us. But we're able to articulate what we feel and give it to the world, and hopefully we get responses from people who enjoy the conversations that we have. And we because the whole point of this podcast is to start a dialogue about things that might be uncomfortable as far as what the world projects. I'm not saying that we're always going to talk about uncomfortable topics, but we're not afraid to talk about those uncomfortable topics. And we are confident in ourselves that we'll be able to deal with the backlash that comes with it.
All right, speaking of uncomfortable topics.